formation. Ty Madden back 8th in home runs with just 23 of them all year. Zach Short again to the breadbasket and a short hop.
Because Torque's good at picking the ball.
Long hold from Madden and Duran. Base hit for Duran. Monasterio around second. He heads for third. He is there easily, and the Reds does swing and miss like 35% of the time when he swings as he takes a ball out to the year for the Royals, including a sweep here. Duran runs and 2-0 cut lead. 21 homers a year, which is like Hall of to Contreras, and he gets a small two. Oh yeah, field for Yoshida in his first at bat, and he grounds it to first base. Throw coming home, and Monasterio's dead to rights. Good. 16 at bats against the Tigers. 0-1. That's clobbered by Story to Story. There's your high fastball.
Pitch for him.
Right back to the high fastball. That was higher than down, you'd imagine. Oh man, try it again.
Ground. It's flexible, so if the ball may or may not hit it.
That's an awesome look at the action down on the field. Here's a pop-up. First base side. Foul territory. First pitch is a ball to Colt Keith, getting 11 for partnering with Major League Baseball to get us dirt cam here. There's a slow roller along the old dusty track.
Downtown in the backdrop.
There's a ball to Zach Short, who is very. Zach checks his swing and does not. Played 177 games with the Tigers here between 21 and 23. Sends a bid down the left field side, and Yoshida runs Windermere. Yikes. So far tonight. So first pitch, it's in there for a strike for guys who's had a nice offensive season for the Red Sox, but he went around there.
A lot of their damage on slower pitches.
So if you're going to throw him something
funny.
Abreu in the air for left field. Riley Green on the move into foul ground. The Rangers were traveling to New York. Strike three called a cut for Rafaela. On a ground ball to third. Keith was in. Keith has out number 2.
Eyeballs.
Even this time of day, the shadows are an issue for you. That is looped into center field. It's a base hit for Marcelo Meyer, the 23-year-old. Kindest guys you would run into, and he had all of his same. And there was Burn Baby Burn for Bernie Williams. I don't know how he held that note for that long. Baez. It's a chopper to third. Before the next hop, Colt Keith will sling it on to
that when he walks off the mound. You know he's feeling good.
Couple starts so far this year as he loops in a curveball. Jemai goes down to scoop out that. They go fastball. Tolley hops up and down, feeling like he got away with one possibly. Rafaela makes the 1 out. That's a called strike on a frame. So
30 minutes to score some runs.
Yes. The 1-1. High fly ball down the left field line toward the pole it goes, and that ball is 1-2. Just to golf that thing away. That's a fastball bearing in. It's a 1-2 here. Vierling hits a changeup high in the air for center field, and Rafaela is there for out. Why is that?
The swing path goes down before it comes back. So in the hitting zone, it begins to come up.
You want to show us?
Yeah, sure. It's pretty simple to the high pitch with velocity.
That's great. Line drive center field. That hangs up there. And Rafaela, don't make me. That's a strike. So this is not your typical innings of a starting pitcher in some ways, as this is floated toward first base, very short right field. One down, Duran, who sinks with a strike. That cutter Ball and a strike. It's a one hopper, 2 ball. Certainly in the race as well. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
It was over 500. You're not like, who are you?
Yeah, you're not at the cool kids table there. That's not what I thought it was. Now West is pretty top heavy with the Dodgers and Padres, and then nifty 1-2 right off the plate.
This
Almost
is one
hit
of the
Turks too last year in September.
Yeah.
Just count at your own peril.
Yeah.
Underdogs over the past couple seasons as that slider faded. The wall. Oh yeah, 2-seamer. Parted. That is what you would see. Okay, so Riley Green takes a ball here for a home run. It won't be 4 straight,
but it could still hit a hanging slider out. So now it's 2-1.
And walk is. Yep, sure. There's a dart down the right field line and fair. Runner. Riley Green racing to second. Ball gets away over toward third. It's a leadoff. Here's Spencer Torkelson with a ground ball foul. 0-2 counts against the Rangers in Leiter, and he 1-2. Doing a number in that category in the launch angle sweet spot ranking. And how many catchers have we seen get nobody out? And a swing and a miss on a curveball. On the ground up the middle to shortstop. That's Story. Out number 2. Green to third. As Lee looks at a strike. Nothing in 2. Daniela.
For work.
Exactly 12 hours difference. That is strike. So here is Yoshida, who played for 40 games. As Madden misses twice. 2-0 on specifically in the first inning. Madden straightens out the Scooble on the injured list with loose bodies in his elbow. Keith over at third, pounces on it. Colt snaps it to first and save. Yoshida.
Momador, right?
We'll eagerly await your paper on the oven as a storage facility. Trevor Story, the batter. And a first pitch foul, 0-1. 0-1. Story takes a ball. It's fouled away. Ball and 2. 1-2. Line drive left field. That is going to be foul. Moment in life. Check swing, strike 3. That
didn't work out so well.
Play. That's a great play.
I still have people come up to me.
Industry standard is 10. But as always, message 1-2. How do we have the cameras to follow? Eyes really darkened now. High in the air, Abreu's not thrilled with himself, having an internal and external dialogue as he leaves the batter's box. Veer gonna have to call Bruce Wayne. It's not yet, but intergalactic thunder. 1-0, misses, 2 balls, 2-0. Swing and a miss. He went with the sinker. I had the full arsenal. There's the 2-1. His hit in the air, first base side. Torque on the go, still coming to the tarp, and he'll watch it. 2. Rafaela rolls it to third. Keith has to come across the diamond in one motion. Rafaela, with the weather coming, he swings through a cutter. It's credit, by the way, to the Tigers and Major. Where the weather strikes. 1-1 splitter falls away. 2 in the 6th. 2-1. Swing and a miss.
That's Cherry right.
2 inside, almost nipped him. Fans start to scatter. 3 balls, 2 strikes. It's there, strike 3. That our coverage looks a little bit different as that ball comes under.
Yeah.
He's showing it.
I think it's a good call.
That's left up to the umpires in baseball to decide. Here's a bunt, first base side, and a diving effort over there to make the out by in the aisles, turning and watching gameplay. Now they're walking as the wind hauls off again with a major gust as the pitch comes to Park. That ball fades. It's 3-0. I mean, this is an eerie perspective. You grew up in Kansas. You know the feeling.
Yeah, I like the smell of rain when it comes in. And I like.
Here's Veerling. On the ground wide of third and foul. I was looking down at my.
Inhale, exhale. The 0-1 count.
You had to have been awful when you were 14 years old. 0-1. Snap throw to first is high down the line. Narvaez sends a hand grenade down the right field side, and the Tigers get a base each. Second. Infield in though now, so swing and a miss late on a sinker that just kept bearing. Veerling. There's contact right to third. It's a tough, wild throw from Monasterio, and it sails away from home plate. Here comes run number 2, and the Tigers. Cam makes sliding look like the most enjoyable thing you can do on a baseball game. 2-0 Tigers in the 6th. You want to see Jahmai Jones come 1-1. He went around. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. Fouled away right side. Jackpot. Swing and a miss on a curveball for the Tigers' first hit in the 5th. He takes a ball.
In this inning on him.
Great deal of traffic as well. As he throws a cutter there. Lost it. He's popped up third base side. Monasterio in foul territory. He does not have enough. See how long they try and play through this thing, but it's an ocean. Filing back into their seats as Monasterio in the box, named after Andrew Jones, by the way, as he fit into a time slot for the networks. That's fouled away back to the screen. 2-2 after rain again. 2-2 was cracked foul to the right side. 2-2. No, sir. 3-2 changeup takes down. Mentioned an all-star 2 years ago. Starters. 2 strikes. 2 strikes. That's in there. Strike 3 and a breaking. Pulling up. Maybe some s'mores at the edge of the strike zone. There's a strike. Popping the Tigers and Red Sox. 2 strikes on Wilson. Ooh.
You know that's.
It's called Poor Pitcher's Almanac. 2-2. Missed it. 3 balls, 2 strikes. A raw night at the ballpark. It's foul of third, and the new third. 3-2. That's a ball. Depending on how long that timeline is for Tarek. First base, Torque reels it in. Have foregone the DH, and this ball is smacked to left center by Colt Keith, and the Tigers have the leadoff man aboard here. He's on. Zach Short checks his swing, and
your timing set a little bit earlier.
Fly ball, left field, well struck. Duran is back there. He makes the catch. Zach Short pulling next. Ball 1.
The back knee on the ground.
Fastball for a strike. 1-1. Oh, he wanted to. It was a changeup, and that was a good one. Another changeup. Foul ball. That just faded. That sinker had too much. That was a slider that hung around in the fun zone for a Keith at first. Swing and a miss. Changeup. Discard.
Heat. The changeup down and away.
Hit his 3rd home run of the year as Veerling takes a ball high. Down, says the plate umpire. 3-1. Inside. It chomped away at him. He takes ball 4. Home runs this year for Dingler. First one is a miss. Chapman warming. Riley Green is next. Dingler sees a strike. Slider got him off.